the rest.
All right, well, we're going to see this right here in game 1 of aGaham versus Melle.
And in the bottom left of Cerulean Fall, we have our Evils player, aGaham. Give some a who's in chat, guys. Ahoo!
And in the top right of Cerulean Fall, we have the red Protoss. He's the one and only Melle.
The fanboys clapping again.
I love it. Like, it may seem like such a small thing, but I really feel like it makes a massive difference for this. Yeah, there we go. For tournament. Come on, guys. I really hope you guys are gonna do a better job next game, because this was kind of. You could have gone.
Shaky.
Yeah, could have gone better. But let's get into the game here for a bit. We see Melle once again here opening with the Force first here down at the natural, indicating another quick expand or a cannon rush. But I don't see any probes near aGaham space, so probably not gonna. Oh wait, there's one.
There's one.
There's one, but it's already announced its presence, so I don't think it's gonna build any cannons.
Maybe. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he just wants to see the natural. Oh, no worries, no worries. It's a caster curse. It's just a caster curse.
Yeah, but that's actually a really cool pylon location, because the drone can't get her in there. Now there's a second pylon, and well.
So he's gonna cancel one of them so that he. Oh no! Wait, there was space for. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I thought that he couldn't build one there either, and wow, this is one meticulously executed cannon rush, because I don't think aGaham is really going to be able to hold this natural. I mean, he might if he pulls he's already too late to pull his drone, so what are you going to do?
But maybe he might be just in time to cancel his natural, because he wants the two cannons to finish in time, so that he can cancel his natural, but he might let it finish. It's not completely sure. Okay, he's gonna cancel it indeed.
And he even saves the drone.
Yeah, and he's gonna probably send it out to not his third or fourth location, but a bit third. Oh, he's gonna bring it to his fourth location. But Melle is probably gonna see it because he knows that the natural was cancelled.
This is like a game of whack-a-mole, except it's with pylons and cannons and hatcheries. Like, he's already cannon rushing the third as well, and I'm not sure how aGaham is going to hold that, because there's two cannons down his ramp, so it's not like he can just, I'll pull all my drones and try to fight this pylon. So, Melle, if this was a game of chess, he's definitely checked aGaham here.
I would personally have preferred for aGaham to have placed his cancelled natural with the drone that he cancelled his natural with a bit further away, a bit more proxy placement, so that it wouldn't be scouted by Melle. Like this, for example. This is a good spot.
Yeah. Yeah, then Melle would have had a hell of a lot tougher time to actually find this base. Oh, you can actually, of course, I was going to say, you can attack from the high ground, but that probe is going to make this queen's life very, very difficult.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one Zergling, just gets away there. And once speed finishes, he's probably going to try and run past, but by that time, Melle,
he's actually going to fight. Oh, this is not good.
Oh man, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if aGaham should have done that.
Yeah, like
I mean, he did get the drone, so he did get his high ground vision away.
Yeah.
But now he doesn't really have anything against the Zealot.
Well, he's got a few links, but not a whole lot.
He almost has like 10 links again.
Oh, this queen.
But
oh man, and he's trickling in these links.
I don't know if this is very good.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna. The end result is okay, but I feel like he's lost like quite a lot of Zerglings, and now he can't really. He's still making. Okay, he's making a bailing list, and he's still making Zerglings. So he adds on. Okay, now he's making drones. So I guess he might try and go for a bust.
He has like 18 workers, and the Stargate is on the way.
Yeah, one Void Ray and
aGaham is in a really tough spot right now with the amount of links that he lost and the amount of drones that he could have had instead.
And look at this. There could have been so many more Zerglings here. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Like if there were like 10 more Zerglings attached to this whole attack would be so much different. And Melle sees this coming. He's building a pylon. He's adding photon cannons. He's getting a sentry so he can force field. If that force field goes up before the banelings hit, then it's going to be really rough. But I think the banelings will be just in time. He's going to complete the wall, though.
Oh, yeah.
And
there's practically another wall.
Yeah, this wall is this one's not going down. And
I like that Melle didn't take a battery. I think that was a good call by him.
yeah, good point.
Because usually you see somebody take another battery, but now that they've been nerfed a bit, I think it's a good call to make the extra cannon instead of the battery.
Mm-hmm. Melle, now he knows he's in a good spot right now because he's actually sort of. Oh
Oh no! That was a misclick.
yeah, I think
it
was a misroute. I think aGaham assumed he would be going around the ramp towards the new base, but instead he went up the ramp.
Oh no! What I think is that he put all his queens for transuse together and then just did the round of transuse.
Yeah, now he's gonna lose all these drones.
I mean,
like where are these gonna go? Like into the photon cannon? Yeah. Okay. That's it. Yeah. There we go. And these links. Oh man, aGaham's just kind of falling apart.
I don't know why he keeps fighting these cannons.
I think he's just kind of falling apart control-wise. Nice. Now he might get us around, but Oracle actually steps in. And those kill Zerglings fast still, even after they've been changed a bit.
Nice round though.
Good surround here. Gets rid of those adepts instantly. And I don't think he has... Yeah, okay, now he's got enough links so he can finally clear this up. But yeah, his work account, it's absolutely decimated at this stage.
Yeah, it's not very good to have 34 workers as a Zerg against a Protoss with 46.
Saves the drone. This one Stalker is still, being annoying. And I guess aGaham actually, doesn't want to clean this up or wants to invest all that much into cleaning this up because he's still going to lose links.
So we're probably going to see some more Tempest play. Yeah, indeed. Because we saw the fleet beacon being made. So probably like 4 Tempests and then going into carriers again.
Man, I guess Tempests... Okay, so aGaham cleaned this up. Man, I guess Tempests are pretty good. Like, pretty good unit these days. Oh, surprising almost. Oh, now comes a round of drones in from aGaham, but he could have been at 60 drones at this stage. Things would have gone different. Always easy to say afterwards, and it's looking a lot better. But the question is, what are you going to do against Tempest when you don't even have a lair, which is on the way, of course. And I think we're going to see a very similar situation as to what we saw in the previous game, where Melle, managed to get a very solid position on the base and just kind of bombarded the crap out of it. aGaham's in a tough position because he's just so far behind on tech.
Yeah, I don't like his decision to go for +1 range because he knows by now how Melle plays, so he could have expected the Tempest, and then maybe he should have made Corruptors instead of what he's probably gonna do is Hydras.
Yeah, I guess he may want a couple of Hydras just to sort of stay in the game and not die to a handful of Void Rays, but I don't know. I agree. He really needs to focus on getting a Spire up and getting some Corruptors to finish as soon as possible. But already, there's the Tempest here being extremely annoying.
Spire being made finally, and I think he cancelled his +1 range.
I think he finished it.
No, I think...
I'm not sure.
Yeah, he cancelled it.
Okay, good job. I missed that.
40 Lings in production.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's gonna be a run by.
Yeah, but I think there's I really wonder what the choke in Melle's base looks like at this stage, Yeah, okay, there's a sentry right there. It's got a solid position here.
He's gonna hold that easily.
Mm-hmm. Unless he walks out onto the map like, oh, Stasis ward coming up, good job. Oh man, he's really just he builds a Spire and he's like, well, I guess I'm not gonna win the air war anyway, so just might as well build 50 Banelings. And
he doesn't have Baneling speed yet, right?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, indeed. So that's also not very useful.
He's got Zergling speed and that's it. Oh man,
he got so many of these Banes.
Whoa, those Banelings did almost nothing, and now Zealot warp in. Yeah, the carriers, they're just gonna shred them. This attack, this is not the aGaham I know. Let's put it that way.
He might be a little nervous.
And I think these guys have played each other a lot in the past, though. But yeah, it's new patch, new meta, lots of dead Banelings, and man, yeah, this is what we were talking about. Like now he's getting 6 Mutas.
Yeah.
Like maybe if he hadn't made all those Banelings, he would have had a bit more gas. Oh, actually loses a Tempest.
Nice.
Whoa.
Well done, aGaham.
aGaham is floating a lot of minerals as well, so I guess...
9 Mutas though.
Yeah, 9?
Why isn't he going into Corruptors? I think that would have been a better call, don't you think?
Well, I agree, but the answer to that question is it's aGaham. That's why he likes his Mutas just so much. He feels so comfortable microing him. And in this case, it's just one Tempest. So he is sort of, oh man, losing even more drones. Worker count is still a decent count though, and he's taking out the Tempest. Yeah, I was expecting something more scary out of... Okay, yeah, this is pretty scary. This is scary, but I agree, he is coming back, but if he loses the third, fourth, this base at least, he cannot engage with just Mutas. He's gonna get shredded here by the carriers, I think.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's painful.
Yeah, he just lost way too many Mutas there. Yeah, I know he's gonna counterattack, but there should be a still significant ground force there.
He should have maybe just sacrificed the base and not try to hold.
Because this counterattack is now starting to do damage. Carriers are moving back. Okay, well, I guess... Oh, you didn't even get a few probe. Like, I feel like whenever I see an attack like this, I always think like, well, maybe take a couple links, put them in hold position on the mineral line and see just how many probes they can kill. But that didn't happen, so what do I know? Yeah, of course, he already had double Stargate, so making Phoenixes is a trivial exercise here for Melle to protect his fleet. They're actually still equal in supply, which kind of surprises me. Like, aGaham still has a healthy drone count, but tech-wise, now he's making Corruptors because he has to against Phoenixes. But Melle is just dominating this game from the air, man. It's really rough for aGaham, and he's still floating so many minerals all the time. Like, a couple spores wouldn't hurt, right?
Maybe he should have taken some macro hatches.
Yeah, now he moves spores. Yeah,
he can take a macro hatch by now. Then he would have had either more drones or a bit more army supply. But this drone count, he has an okay drone count, but he doesn't have the hatcheries anymore.
Yeah.
So his income has just been rejected by Melle.
Yeah, it's Melle, who is on his own as well right now, currently taking another base off his own. Yeah, I really feel like aGaham's kind of feeling backed into a corner. Like, he's not sure what to do. He's getting Corruptors now. He's actually got a decent-sized air force this time, but he still has no way to go toe-to-toe against Melle's carriers and Tempests. He's going to really have to get like a lot of Corruptors in order for that to work. And yeah, he's retaking bases like he should. Like he had the money for that. Oh, don't lose these screens. There's so many energy.
Remaking links, and those 28 links could have been an extra macro hatch.
Oh man, Melle really forcing the fight here, going down on this base.
This fight
loses a lot of.
Yeah.
Wow, like Melle was dominating this game from the start. I feel. Yeah, he knows it. Cheeky smile.
He's very happy.
Good job.
Good job.
Like, yeah, that's one way to squeeze a win out against Zerg. Like, I really have to get used to this way of seeing this kind of CVP or PvZ playstyle. Like, of course, we've seen cannon rushes in the past, and of course we see Protoss going Phoenix, but this mid-game Tempest.
Yeah.
How long have people been doing that? I mean, I'm a Terran player.
Since the new patch.
All right. Okay.
So about a week. Yeah, not very long.
Then I don't feel like I've missed all that much.
No, you haven't. It's rather new.
Cool. Well, that's the cool part about playing tournaments on a relatively new patch. I mean, in weeks, not really. It's not yet time for the meta to settle. I think there's definitely something Zerg can do, of course, against this type of play. I mean, we specifically saw Melle this game make only 2 Tempests and then transition into carriers, with of course Phoenix to protect against Mutas. And I wonder if in his first game against, the first game we casted of Melle, he went for way more Tempests, and he really used them as the main damage dealer in his composition. So from this point on, I really wanna see what he's gonna do for the next game. We're playing on Parasite next. How do you feel that map would suit that kind of playstyle? Specifically, the Stargate heavy.
Yeah. I think one of the reasons why Melle went for more carriers than for Tempest is because he knows aGaham. He knows he likes his Mutas.
Yeah.
Mutas would have been really good against the Tempest, but not against the carriers.
Hi, Frank.
Hello, Frank. Are you gonna join us?
For just a sec, I guess.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
So I see game 3. Oh, 2 actually just kicked off.
Yep.
Oh, right, yeah.
Did you hear the Melle fanboys in the crowd?
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Sweet.
It's I think this is the first time that a player had brought so many fans.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I think Hearthstone has had more, though.
Oh, of course, in the 2013. Yeah,
That's
of course.
cheating,
Oh,
though.
yeah.
Yeah, that's cheating. All right. I guess we can jump into the game.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. I'm going to leave you to it.
Well, you can join us if you want.
If you have any announcements to make, like, if you don't mind, we're going to introduce these players for a real quick second here. We have in the top left of Parasite, we have the Red Protoss. He is Melle. Now,
That was much better, guys.
Yeah, big
Very,
improvement.
very much
Good job.
better. And in the bottom right, we have our blue Zerg player playing for Eagles. It's aGaham.
I guess we got some cheers there.
Come on, guys.
Hey, there we go. Right. So has Melle been going his traditional style? I guess so, right?
Yeah, kinda.
was he always a Stargate player? I'm not sure. I
Um,
mean, he took a break for like 3. Oh, okay. Oh, he's
Yeah.
cannon rushing. So
yeah, we saw the forge being made, so I think he does very much like his cheesy play like this.
like, if I was a Zerg player, this would be so triggering.
Yeah, but this is much better for aGaham right now because the probe in the main is very low.
Oh, he's got a second probe. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you need that to keep high ground vision if you want to use it. But I think he's just gonna kind of do the same thing and try to prevent aGaham from taking another expansion. Ooh.
Ooh.
That was annoying time. Oh, is he gonna get it?
Oh, he's
No.
gonna cancel it again.
Yeah. So this is pretty rough for aGaham, and okay, he's gonna take this base for sure. But that's not gonna prevent Melle from. Yeah. Okay. Slaps on the pylon the second that happens. And he's cancelled his natural. So now there's 2 drones out on the map for aGaham, desperately trying to take a 3rd or a 4th base. And he's once again in a very tough position. Like, is he gonna make Lings again to kill this kill this photon cannon? I'm not sure. Gets this one. All right, so aGaham has settled, but like, especially the base he just took, it's so far exposed.
Yeah, it is. But
So
it's also very much a mind game.
Mm-hmm.
If you do this, you get the Zerg player a bit frustrated, a bit annoyed about the fact that he's doing something cheesy like this. So you really have to keep your cool.
Oh, cancel. So I seen once on the stream there was a cannon rusher and they timed the cannon such that they finished a second after the hatchery finished, so the hatchery couldn't be cancelled anymore. It was
Yeah.
going to be lost. But yeah, I guess Melle favors the cancel.
Yeah, I think he does. That's a good point because there's multiple ways to do it, but it's easier to force the cancel, I guess. Like, he just slaps down those cannons like.
Melle is 2-0 in his group, by the way, so far.
Oh, so he's he's really giving it to him.
yeah, certainly, yeah.
So he beat. Who's he play? Did he play
I
before?
think he's playing against Euthermal as well in this group, right?
No, he hasn't beaten Euthermal.
No, he's playing him in this group,
yeah,
right?
certainly, yeah.
Yeah.
So
He
far
beat
he's beaten
Ryquiz?
Meek 2-0, and then he beat Ryquiz 2-1. You saw that just now. So if he wins this match as well, then he's up 3 games. But he still has to go up against Euthermal and then Arnovich.
Okay.
So
I think
I like this by aGaham, by aGaham a lot more. Even though this cannon is really hard to reach. Is he? What's he gonna go for? Is he like gonna go for the cannon or the pylon? He's attacking both. Okay, so he's losing so many links actually.
He is.
This started off really well, but like he came down there with like 20 links and he's got 7 left.
I really wonder why he favors the Lings over the Roaches.
I don't think he's a rogue player.
Usually somebody, a Zerg player, would choose to directly make a Roach Warren when the Zergling pull finishes.
Yeah, and he went down there before speed finished even.
Yeah.
So that could have gone a lot better on its own. But yeah, okay, aGaham is sort of stabilized. There's still a couple of cannons near a potential 3rd, but I don't think he's going to expand there anytime soon. That drone still's there. It's stuck in the corner right now. He can escape to the the north. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think. Of
Does
course,
he
there's
have any
already a
spores?
3rd up.
I don't
Are
think
there any spores? Because the...
Nope.
Ooh, that can be dicey.
The Void Boys are coming.
First an Oracle, because
Oh, he spotted the Oracle,
but he
though.
spotted the Oracle,
Yeah.
so he's gonna take his force right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
he took them. That's gonna be right in time.
Exactly. Yeah, so, yeah, Oracle moving across the map. Yeah, I think Melle is just going to do what he's good at, which is this Stargate play in a very, very cool way, I have to see. Like, it's extremely frustrating for the Zerg. Though I really feel like aGaham is in a better position than he was last game.
Yeah, very
Like,
much so.
It wasn't so much juggling bases, but Melle kind of left him alone after the first 2 cancels. Yeah, I think he's doing better. The question is, of course, is he going to go into Mutas? Probably. Is he going to go into Corruptors then? If he's smart, he will. And yeah, Fleet Beacon already on the way for Melle, so this is really looking like his signature style.
Right. So explain to me, because I am a noob, right? So why would you go Mutas against the Protoss that goes Airplay? What are the Mutas good against?
Well, it's
Against the Tempest, because the Tempest do a lot of damage to a single unit. So, for example, if it hits a queen, then the queen just dies.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Also, it's aGaham.
And
Like, aGaham really likes
yeah,
Mutas.
and what's good about Mutas is that the Mutas can surround the Tempest, but I would still prefer the Corruptors because of the armor and because it has very good potential against the carriers that are very likely to come afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, this is what I'm thinking. So I saw the Mutalist not do anything at all last game.
Yeah.
So are Corruptors, do they do extra damage against massive units? Is that a thing?
I'm not sure anymore.
Alright.
I
I
think
don't
it was
think
just
so.
Tempest that did that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it might have changed. No, I don't think it's changed post-patch because they're still very an anti-battle cruiser unit. Okay, so aGaham is finally cleaning this up, doing a good job. You know, saves that one queen, uses it to take tank damage. Very nice. Not losing any unnecessary units to cannons that are still hanging around somewhere. Yeah, the reason I said he's probably going to go Mutas is because aGaham is very much a Mutaling player. Like, he loves Zerglings, Banelings, and Mutas. He has so since the dawn of his StarCraft career, I would almost say. Yeah, and I really prefer his current stage, his current position in this game. Actually making 7 Overlords. Like, I know he's supply blocked.
No, we're gonna know in like a few seconds because the fire's about to finish. And look at the gas bank for aGaham.
Exactly. Yeah, so this might actually be a very, very rude awakening here for Melle, who's now in position behind aGaham's bases, thinking like, aha, I'm gonna annoy the crap out of all these queens. And aGaham says, aha, I'm gonna make...
What is he gonna? There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
11 Mutas.
There we go with the Mutas.
The only
I
reason
don't
it's
know.
not 14 is because he's got larvae actually. There we go, 50 Mutas.
Oh, okay, wow.
So Melle is actually already having a tough time doing significant damage because there's so many queens right now.
Yeah.
And as we all know, queens have like this insane anti-air range, so... yeah, man. Melle, he thinks
It's Tempest versus Tempest.
But the queens have been nerfed quite a bit.
Oh, he's already
Oh,
attacking.
the
Oh, he just
recall,
recalls.
though.
Yeah, but he gets one of the... Oh, what?
What was that?
That's Stasis'
That's
one. I
okay.
just didn't see it either.
That's okay.
There's another one down there. But yeah, aGaham has now taken map control for what I feel like is the first time in this series. And he's going to do his absolute best to harass the crap out of Melle. Melle, of course, has to transition into Phoenix. He's adding on 2 Stargates. The second Stargate over there already has +1 air weapons attack. Yeah, he's ready for this.
Yeah, he can see the Mutas coming in because of the reveal.
Of course, yeah. But just, you know, unit-wise, I think he's...
Even
he's doing-
cancels the Stargate.
Yeah. Oh, this is a nice... Yeah, this is why aGaham... This is like typical aGaham. Heavy Mutaling play. Try to get as much damage to him. He's microing on 2 fronts. Killing a lot of probes here. And actually, so many
Wow.
Mutas already. Yeah, and he's just gonna... Oh, if he kills that... Man, if he kills the fleet
if
beacon...
he kills the fleet beacon, that is so good for him.
That's
Yeah.
the
Oh, and he
Phoenix
kills the
Stargate.
but-
Phoenixes.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
aGaham.
The comeback is real. Man, cancels the range upgrade on the Phoenixes. That's...
And he also cancels
And
the
he-
Phoenixes.
No. He cancels the Tempest and he cancels the carriers. He cannot make any carriers anymore.
Yeah, I mean, he
True.
cancelled the Phoenixes' existence.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's true.
I made a philosophy joke.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah.
All right, and he's transitioning into Corruptors at this stage because he knows there's going to be very little, heavy air opposition at this stage. I would like to see him maybe make a bit of a more significant ground army. I guess Hydra's is too much of an investment. He's already got Lings.
And he has the Mutas.
Yeah, and he's just gonna max out on Ling, Muta,
Oh.
Corruptor.
Oh wow!
indeed.
Oh, that's very unfortunate for Melle.
Yeah, that's rough, buddy.
And he only has 2 carriers, so these Corruptors are just gonna crush this.
Uh-huh.
Because how many Corruptors does he have? About 10 right now, I believe.
Yeah.
8. Yeah.
Just needs a couple more, but he's already causing havoc. This is pulling Melle's army away into the main. Should give aGaham a lots of big opportunity here to attack the third with his Lings, deal even more economic damage. Here we go. Lots of cannons though, which is befitting if you're going heavy Stargate style to have a lot of static defense. I don't see this attack from aGaham doing well. Oh, okay. He's actually
Very
killing a lot of probes.
Wow.
He chooses to add on more Mutas instead of Corruptors.
aGaham.
Yeah.
He's going full aGaham here. Man.
A very interesting play.
And now, man, the roles have been completely swapped as to what happened in the previous game. Now we have aGaham's Air Force running around, sniping units, killing workers, just having general dominance of this game. Oh, he's got his fleet beacon back up again. That's nice.
Yeah, and he's not choosing to make more Corruptors. It's very...
Well,
Very
does
interesting
he
to
know
me.
there's a fleet beacon? I'm not sure where it is. Oh, there it is.
He might assume that
Yeah.
there's gonna be more.
Oh, man, he's actually got a decent Phoenix scout right now. So, he's just got so many mutas. Look at this.
Oh wow.
That wasn't the most efficient engagement. I
Yeah.
No, indeed.
Yeah, this is actually, and actually I think the range upgrade just finished for
Yeah.
Phoenixes.
Look at
They
this.
added the...
Now
Yeah,
he's
big
adding 6 more Corruptors because he knows that the fleet beacon is back.
You mean the color?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Different color shots.
Yeah, once again, aGaham's counterattacking the third, but I worry a bit for aGaham. Like, he's finally taking additional bases, but he might have missed a bit of a timing window here. And this is actually putting Melle in a good position again, because now he's managed to reestablish his Air Force with the upgrades that he needs.
He's still a bit shaky as
Yeah.
33 workers against 68.
That's true, but just army-wise, like, he's actually going for a push here. Yeah, he might just dive on top of this. Now he's got Queen support as well.
And he's got enough Corruptors, I think.
Right now, it's Melle who's killing stuff. aGaham has to pull back his Lings. Now dives onto the Void Ray, snipes him quite easily. Stalker's getting surrounded. Phoenix is still doing a lot of damage. Carriers and are just not getting contested. Finally, the Mutas move in. Who can win this air battle?
Tactical recall.
Oh, he
It's a
might
good
have to.
fight for Melle, but I don't think it's enough.
Yeah, this is going to be a bit of an army trade here. Like, Melle is probably going to lose his carrier and then retreat with his Phoenixes. But as long as Melle still has a bit of static defense, he can still at least hold on to his bases. And this is holding pretty rough. He's got some zealots, a few cannons, but I don't think he can hold this third. Oh, Phoenixes might have to actually lift.
Yeah, lift
There
all
we
the
go.
Zerglings. What
Lift the
the hell?
Zerglings.
That's
Yeah.
hard to target. I would probably be lifting my probes now.
Which would save them from... yeah. I mean, he's lost 4 probes, which is not a whole lot, actually.
That is insanely efficient engagement there.
Yeah. And now it's not even yet, but it's getting there. Though he's adding on even more drones.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna go up to 88 workers.
Yeah.
So full 4 base saturation.
There's the Phoenixes again, and he's got Corruptors, but he's making more mutas, and he's adding spores to deny these Phoenixes areas. Yeah, he's got a lot of Phoenixes though. Like, why are you making mutas, man? Here, this is what happens when you have to fight like so many Phoenixes, and now all of his mutas are dying.
Yeah.
And now he's finally gone through to the drones. Like, infestation pit, 2 evolution chambers. I think aGaham is gonna go for a different game plan. He's losing Overlord. Man, aGaham, what are you doing? It's worrying me. And yeah, once your Phoenix count goes high enough, you can actually go toe-to-toe with Corruptors.
There's quite a bit of debt supply there going on.
Yeah.
But he's gonna have a good bank to come back into the game and try to kill these.
Oh man, these Phoenixes are getting low, by the way. And with good focus fire, aGaham can actually snipe quite a few of them if he wants
He's
to.
gonna go fungal. Yeah, fungal.
Yeah, that's fungal growth.
Yeah. He's gonna go for extra energy.
Yeah, extra energy, of course. But okay.
Oh.
I
Oh,
guess
wow.
Melle.
Okay, he taps out.
What?
Yeah, was there a counterattack?
What
I don't
though?
think so.
I-
Was there a counterattack at the third? I
I might-
mean, yeah, okay. Well played there by aGaham.
Yeah. That was an interesting GG though. Yeah, I don't know.
I guess he saw the economy of aGaham, you know, seeing so
Yeah.
many bases out and figured like, yeah, I can't really get through this.
Nice shirt, Frank.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forget. I'm
Yeah, we
Yeah.
moved the chair for
I was at Home Story Cup last weekend, and I was all like standing nonchalantly, you know, in view of the camera, like, yeah, that's StarCraft League. There we go. Yeah. Wait, just a sec. I'll be back in a sec.
All right.
Okay.
So I guess we can say these two are have met their they haven't met their match. They're evenly matched to say the
Yeah.
least.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I see you got a
The
souvenir from Home Story Cup.
sombrero. Nice. How are you gonna do that, Frank?
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Let me check. Yeah, I got a
Yeah,
souvenir.
It's working.
There we go.
It's kind of working.
Yes, I gotta thank Take TV for inspiring me to get a throat infection on Sunday night when I was walking home at 7:30 in the morning.
High five.
That was a good after party, so I was sick.
It seems to be all the rage these days.
Yeah. Do you know what actually happened? So as you can tell, Home Story Cup was a Mexican theme.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I got the sombrero. But I had a mustache for about 2 years. And
You did?
The week before Home Story Cup, I shaved it off. And then a day later, I realized it's a Mexican theme at
Yeah.
Home Story Cup. I was like, why did I shave my mustache now? I could have, you know, just a week later.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, that
¿Por qué?
happened.
Qué rico.
Bad choice. Bad
Bad
choice.
choice, indeed. All right, this is not the best fit, the broadcast. I'm wondering how they did that at Home Story Cup, because they were casting with the sombreros on.
They were, yeah, and they had similar headsets.
Huh.
Huh.
Maybe just more passion.
All right, guys, we're gonna go into game number.
I'm gonna let you guys cast. Have fun.
We are.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're gonna go into game number 3 here, I believe, between Melle and aGaham.
And here we go, guys. Third game of this series. It's match point right now, and in the bottom right corner of the map, we have our blue Zerg player playing for Evils. It's aGaham.
I hear some cheers, but I'm not sure if you guys can hear them.
A few cheers going on.
And in the top left, we have the red Protoss. He is the one. He's brought a lot of fans. He is Melle. Nice.
It's getting better every time.
Yep. All right, so we're playing on Port Alexander, which I believe is a huge map. Like, look at this.
And he's deviating from his
Yeah.
play.
2 gateways.
Double gateway expand.
I think he feels beaten. Maybe he doesn't feel confident anymore going into that into that cannon rush. Makes sense though. Like if you're gonna, you know, the first game he went well. Second game, aGaham dealt with it. You know, going for the same strategy for game number 3. I don't think that would be the smartest move.
Did aGaham get his third hatchery? Well, his second hatchery and his third base because he got rejected in the natural. I think might
looking
have-
at the timing of the probe, he was probably just
Yeah.
there being annoying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I guess.
Because he could have mined more minerals.
True, especially if you have to transfer drones or anything like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, wow, Melle
Oh,
actually.
it's not gonna be.
Yeah. Double Zealot
Wow.
already. Before his cyber core. That's an interesting choice. I mean, he knows where aGaham's bases are going to be. He knows there's probably not going to be a whole lot of defense over at the natural of aGaham because he delayed that hatchery, and this Zealot is actually going to go for a bit of a hike.
I think it's gonna be adapts from here on, just adapts, and yeah, he's just speeding them out, chronoing them out.
He might even proxy. Where's that pylon going up? Yeah, he's making a pylon, but it's okay. It's in the main, so it's not going to be like that much of a proxy push. But still, you know, it's 2 gate. What else can we say? 2 gate.
Yeah.
Oh,
I really thought he
the
was gonna
screen.
go for a double gateway expand, but apparently it's gonna be a bit more cheesy.
Yeah. So this queen.
Oh, it is gonna be.
Yeah. But with a lot of pressure added.
Yeah.
So this is interesting. Like he almost sort of caught that queen, but now there's already Zerglings. Speed is far from finished, but aGaham is making a lot of links at this stage in order to fend this off. Yeah, as long as this queen survives, he's going to be in a real good position because there's no drones here. And
Nice
Melle,
micro.
yeah, control here. Still keeping that drone alive as well. Putting the queen in great position. Wow, this is handled really well by aGaham.
Very well done by aGaham.
Oh, even gets the adept and doesn't lose the drone. Wow. He's, you know, and this is kind of the aGaham I know. Like, he's used to this kind of shenanigans and microing his links as optimally as possible. And yeah, he's in a good spot right now because Melle invested, you know, a lot of money, or at least a lot of time as well, in units that didn't really do all that much. Oh. Yeah, I don't think this is what aGaham should be. Well, yeah.
He's adding on a gateway so that aGaham cannot push in. He might cancel it at some point, but
He's just
I'm
going to
not
go
really
for
sure.
Stargate again.
yeah.
He doesn't have his gases. Of course, the Nexus. Yeah, I was going to say he doesn't have his gases at the natural yet, so I guess you don't need them if you're just going to build one Stargate Oracle. Yeah, not that big of a deal. But yeah, aGaham, I mean, he did just lose an Overlord, so he's going to be supply blocked for a bit. But he's in a solid position, you know. He's got 3 bases, and he knows exactly what his opponent is doing. As long as that Overlord gets a good scout off, which is currently scouting the main of Melle. Stalker warps in, but that's not going to be in time. Like, he's going to see the Stargate. He might even see the Oracle if he keeps an eye on it.
He will.
Yeah, I think he sees the Oracle. So, Spores, Roach Warren for the first time, immediately going down. I like this by aGaham. Good response, more drones, adding on queens.
So could this be a Roach Ravager all-in? Because it's not a very big map. It could be.
Yeah, we don't see any Evo chambers yet. So you're very right about that. Well, look at the timing of that Spore Crawler.
That was well done.
That's an art, I tell you. Queens are in perfect position. Void Ray follow-up. He might even be, I was going to say, he might be anticipating this kind of build, but he's actually just going to once again go for this 2-base Fleet Beacon, probably into a Tempest, which I would assume is, as we've seen so far, is quite good against Road Ravager.
Yeah. We saw it against Raiquist
Yes.
on Stasis. Yeah.
He's got a decent amount of depth as well. You know, he's at this point Melle is on 43 workers, still adding on probes. And aGaham, yeah, he's really trying to do his best. There's no Spore here, but 2 queens.
Ouch.
Yeah, not sure why he didn't build a Spore there.
Well, the natural wasn't finished yet at that point, so he might have forgotten to take his Spore in his natural.
He's going Hydras this time. I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better against Tempest and Road Ravager, unless he wants to play Spire, go for Spire play again. Melle taking his 3rd. He's probably going to buy himself a lot of time by once again moving a couple of Tempests across the map. But this might be an opener here for aGaham for a Road Hydra timing. He's getting an Evo Chamber, so +1 attack, I suppose, will be on the way quite soon. Yeah, I really feel like the ball is in aGaham's court. Like, we know what Melle's going to do. He's going to send his Tempest across the map. And it's really up to aGaham to respond to this in a way that really, you know, it either works or it doesn't. He spots the 3rd, gets Hydra speed, good move. Yeah, let's see where this is going to take us, because
It's a really good move that he chooses to go Hydra speed first instead of range.
oh, is he going to... that stasis ward is just...
Stasis.
Oh, denied. Yeah, this is annoying for aGaham, but he's got a good queen count, so he might be able to fight against loses. Ooh, that was a very useful creep tumor there. Main and natural also not connected. Wow.
Oh, he can't lose it. Oh, unfortunately he did lose it.
Yeah. Decent amount of damage here onto these Tempest, but not enough creep here for the queens to quickly navigate. Man, so this is what PvZ harass is like in 2018. It's something, I tell you. Don't lose those Hydras.
Oh no.
Ooh. Nice transfuse.
3 Tempests.
Oh,
already.
damn, that speed upgrade really kicks in.
Yeah, that's really good for it.
Oh, he doesn't get
he
it.
saves the Tempest.
And yoink.
He can't keep losing these Hydras.
Yeah, it's so hard. He's got so many of them now right now though. So Melle really cannot go too far anymore with these Tempests. One has already taken almost critical damage. And does he? No. And off creeper just, not as fast. But this is, okay, I was really waiting for this. Oh, he actually goes through. Like, he could kill a lot of links there if he micros this correctly. Kills a couple probes there, runs the probes away through the gap. Really nice quick thinking here by Melle. At the same time, he actually loses a Tempest in the main of aGaham, which was sniped by the Hydras. Good job there by aGaham. Really, you can really tell that this is his playstyle. He likes to micro and attack on several fronts, but for some reason he's giving, he's moving all his Hydras away. Now he's moving them back. I guess he feels safe enough now that he's killed the third Tempest. Oh, that stasis ward. It was still there. Oh, and he's
but he's probably gonna get both of them, isn't he? Yeah, he is.
Is there an air blocker there? He can escape through this other, Okay, so he can still get away. Oh, this is actually really risky by Melle going out in the open like that with his Tempest, but
isn't he seeing the Hydras?
I guess.
Oh, but he's gonna lose.
Oh, that's...
Is he gonna lose? No, he's not gonna lose the
lost
last one as well.
Man. Alright, so aGaham, I think this is a good timing still for him. There's one Tempest, one Carrier, one Shield Battery. If he attacks before these finish... Oh, there's another Carrier.
There's 3 Carriers, a Tempest. Oh, 4 Carriers actually.
Oh, okay, this is not gonna work.
I think he might go into Corruptors.
He's taking another base. That's something he definitely needs. But Melle bought himself a lot of time, and he's in a good spot right now. Like, he barely lost any workers. Army size is similar. aGaham is really gonna have to pull something out of a hat. He's finally getting Hydra range as well as +2, which is nice, but it just doesn't scale versus carriers. Like, aGaham could actually max on Hydras and maybe try timing with +2 and range, but
but he's gonna have 6 Carriers, so personally I would go for a Hydra Corruptor army.
Yeah.
Because that's what it used to be like in the previous patch.
Yeah, I think these are dead.
Yeah.
Nice catch here by aGaham. Actually, those 2 Tempests can do a lot of damage during a long fight. Melle reaching out with his army a bit. Maybe he managed to save them. That's nice. I hope aGaham doesn't take a fight here, even though he could do a lot of damage. But still, I don't feel confident here in this Hydra's ability to deal with 6 carriers. Man, carriers are good units.
They've been nerfed a little though.
Yeah, still
this
good.
patch.
But you're right.
They're still okay.
I like this once again by aGaham. He's so meticulous about splitting up his army and using it in multiple areas at the same time.
Oh, a little lag.
I think we're fine though. Ooh. What's he gonna do with that small squadron down there? He's just gonna see what he can do. He didn't attack with his main army, so he didn't do all that much. More Tempest being added on from Melle. aGaham is pretty much maxed. He's hit his upgrade timing, but now he's getting high. If he just finished his infestation pit, he's getting more Hydras. But this is putting Melle in a really good position because aGaham has made a lot of Hydras, but they haven't really done anything for him except sort of prevent Melle from attacking him. But Melle had absolutely no incentive to attack him in the first place.
What aGaham is going to do is also a very good idea. If you don't want to go Corruptors, like if you don't want to go Hydra Corruptor, you could make some Infestors and fungal the Interceptors.
Oh, this is not... I don't like this position for aGaham at all. Like, he could get caught. I get that he wants to snipe a Tempest or 2, but it's just not gonna work.
This is a good position for Melle, I think.
Like, it's a nice arc here for aGaham, but he's just gonna bleed Hydras in attacks like this. Alright, 12 more drones have been added.
He has a nice bank though for it.
Oh yeah.
So he can lose a bit to get his Infestors.
He's still adding on more Hydras. Well, he hasn't finished his hive yet. I wonder if he's just gonna go Greater Spire. +3 attack range. He finally managed to pull him out of position, so yeah, this is what the split of his army does. Sniping the cybernetic score would actually be pretty huge here, but he's just gonna go for workers, I feel. Here comes the army from Melle. Melle is actually being attacked from behind as well at his 4th base with the other half of the army of aGaham, but he's splitting his forces really well. Oh man. This is what happens when you have upgraded carriers against Hydras. Oh man, Melle is actually taking damage in maze. It's gonna lose a carrier, but aGaham just traded almost his entire army for what? Like he had a bank, but he didn't get a good trade here at all, I feel.
No, indeed.
He killed a lot
Storm
of
is on the
probes.
way as well now.
Oh, if he killed that cybernetic score, I think that would have been a very significant upgrade for him. Because now these carriers are gonna have +2, right?
And shield.
And shield.
Storm on the way. This is a very good composition for Melle, I think. Even though he's behind in workers, I think it's fine for him.
Yeah, he's still got 4 nexuses. He's probably gonna grab another mining base. aGaham's making links. Like that's the most aGaham thing ever, really. He doesn't. I don't think. Does he have? What are his upgrades like for Zerglings? I don't think he has any attack upgrades for them.
No,
Yeah.
he doesn't. He only has speedling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's probably just gonna try and force another. Maybe go for another run by, but instead he's running into a whole bunch of carriers. Can he force this? No. I really wonder what Melle thinks when he looks at this and he's like, okay, Zerglings against my carriers. Bring it on, bro. Finally, he's getting infestors. You're right about that being the unit that he needs. +3 attack for the Hydras as well. Yeah, I guess aGaham's just gonna go for a Hail Mary and try and get some good fungals here.
There is a
Maybe
potential.
there's definitely potential. What is Neuroparasite range these days? 8, 9?
Yeah, but it's not going to be Neuroparasite
Yeah,
because he didn't
but
upgrade it.
Yeah, true. But I'm just
I think
theory
it's
crafting
9.
here.
I think it's 9.
Mm-hmm. At least aGaham has a lot of bases, so he's definitely still got the economic advantage here on Melle. But I think Melle is quite content just maxing out on Skytalls with good upgrades and then kind of moving across the map and killing aGaham.
Is he going... yeah, he is going Spire. Yeah.
I guess a few Vipers wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, indeed.
Burrow. So he's really, okay. So I guess he's really trying. Maybe he'll try to hide the infestors for now. That would be kind of cool. This is such a scary army. He's got a ton of Templar as well, so he's already got a good counter against the infestors. Oh, Melle feels confident. He's gonna start pushing across the map. These Hydras are just gonna.
Be decimated.
Oh, infested
completely.
Terrans really are not the solution here.
No,
Storm
indeed.
just cleans them up. Carriers march in.
Few fungals.
aGaham's got his army pushed pushed against the ropes. Oh man,
This army is just too strong for Melle.
he's getting curb stomped here. This is just, ouch. He's making
He does have quite a few spores though, but I don't think it's gonna be enough.
No, yeah, he's making 25 Hydras, which is nice. Melle is sort of miscontrolling his army here, losing something to the spores, but there's still like so many. He catches a few High Templar, that's nice. But yeah, this army is just. I don't see aGaham killing this. This is a nice counter attack, but there's a couple of depths taking care of business. Feedback on the queens. He's out of energy right now, so he might as well make a couple Archons. Not the best control here from Melle, losing a couple of Void Rays, but it's the carriers here that are the real damage dealers. Might have to rejuvenate.
Losing a few of the High Templars also.
He doesn't
okay
have-
for aGaham.
I think he's running out of interceptors.
Oh, the BM Nexus Melle.
Oh man.
Wow.
I'm telling you, he doesn't have that many interceptors though. He has to run back. He's gonna lose his BM Nexus. Maybe not. Right. Oh man, look at aGaham's bank. He's banking 2,000 gas. Can you imagine what else he could have been doing with that? Yeah, this is rough. Like Melle's just sitting on 4 bases, thinking gonna make my remake my interceptors, and then we're gonna do this whole exercise all over again. Man, is he really not gonna? That Nexus is just silly, man. Epic
Well, it's
bans.
also it's not. I don't think it's really a BM Nexus because the Hydras cannot move into them, into the Nexus area. Like, well, now it is cancelled, but
Oh, it's like area denials, what you
Yeah.
said. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, he can.
But maybe that wasn't the idea
Yeah.
behind it.
Okay, so he's got 10 infestors. I really want to see what he's going to be able to pull it off. I mean, even if he lands perfect fungals, I'm not sure how much of those can actually achieve. Still damage over time, and his Hydra count is just too low. He's going to try to scramble and defend this critical base. Just drops the infested Terrans, but Storm will clean that up quite nicely. More Storms underway in the carriers. Man,
Yeah,
GG.
GG Melle. I really wonder why he made the proxy nexus. Was it a VM nexus or was it?
Well, he shook his hand, so that's nice. aGaham just did.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but I'm not sure. I don't think we're gonna get a post-game interview at this stage, but
I might ask him at some point.
Yeah, for sure. I'm curious as well. Man. All right, well played by Melle. I mean, in game 2, it really felt like aGaham had him figured out, but I guess he gave him too much leeway in game 3, and yeah, he just capitalized on that and ended up just completely smashing aGaham's army there.